Live from 42nd Street, this is the Pix 11 News at 10.
A tragedy today in New Jersey. A 3-year-old is dead after somehow getting a hold of a gun. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Corey Chambers.
And I'm Shirley Chan. Now, there are still a lot of questions about this case. This all happened at a home in Trenton. Police did give out some information today, and our Pix 11's Katie Corrado has more on this story.
Good evening, guys. A toddler in Trenton is dead after somehow managing to get his hands on a loaded gun and shoot himself. Police are now trying to understand how something so horrible like this managed to happen.
How does a 3-year-old have his
hands on a loaded gun and...
Today, and our Pix 11's Katie Corrado has more on this story.
Good evening, guys. A toddler in Trenton is dead after somehow managing to get his hands on a loaded gun and shoot himself. Police are now trying to understand how something so horrible like this managed to happen.
How does a 3-year-old have access to a gun?
That is one of the questions investigators are trying to answer after a 3-year-old toddler died Wednesday from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Why was a gun even in the house? I don't understand. I have 5 children. I would never keep something like that in my house, ever.
The Mercer County Prosecutor's Office says its homicide task force responded to this home on Princeton Avenue in Trenton when the accidental shooting happened around noon. The little boy was pronounced dead at Capitol Health Hospital. Neighbors we spoke to didn't really know the people who live here, but were taken aback by the news.
I feel bad. Yeah. I'm so sorry. You had to just move me up.
I just see people going in and out, but I don't really know them. I saw the police this morning when I got up. He was here for a long time.
Investigators spent hours going in and out of the house, collecting evidence and photographing the scene. Among that evidence, the firearm, which the homicide task force recovered.
There's no reason for a 3-year-old to be able to have access to guns. Personally, I wouldn't even have a gun with a 3-year-old or any minors.
And if you are licensed to carry, it should be in a locked case, and they should not have any access to it, period.
Trenton Mayor Reed Gashora posted Wednesday afternoon on Facebook, quote, "Trenton suffered a young child's death due to gunshot wounds in the home. The matter is currently under investigation. This horrific act calls to mind the senselessness of gun deaths and innocent children in harm's way. The city grieves for the family's loss, and we ask you to keep them in our prayers." It's unclear how or if at all that gun was stored and whether there were any adults at home at the time of the incident, but the investigation remains active and ongoing. Reporting in Trenton, New Jersey, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
A wreck involving a police vehicle and a